In this vehicle you replace the coolant and bleed the engine. Make sure that the engine is cold. Then do the following steps. Take off the underbody panels. Very important, you must first unscrew the filler cap of the coolant system. Then drain the coolant. In our case, it's the blue coolant. Put the underbody panels back on and continue in the engine compartment. Now prepare the coolant. Whether red or blue, you always only fill the coolant that came before. As you remember, ours was blue. Place the coolant tank at the level of the coolant expansion reservoir. Then screw the tester cap on the coolant expansion reservoir. Plug the control unit on the tester cap and connect the Venturi nozzle. Make sure that both outlet and inlet valves are closed. Now connect the air hose to the Venturi nozzle. So that the nozzle can produce sufficient negative pressure, the air supply must be at least 8 bar. Connect the inlet hose of the coolant to the coolant reservoir and put the outlet hose into an empty container. Now open the outlet valve to create a vacuum. Now turn on the inlet valve until the inlet hose is filled with coolant. When the needle of the control unit is in the green zone, then close the outlet valve. Take the air hose from the Venturi nozzle and wait 30 seconds. Does the vacuum remain stable? Then you now need the electric vacuum pump and the NTKL adaptation. Make sure that the pump is turned off. Connect the electric vacuum pump to a suitable power source. Note the polarity of the pump. Hang the mounting of the pump in the NTKL adaptation and connect both devices to the hose of the vacuum pump. Then, on the NTKL adaptation, close all the ball valves. Connect the hose to the open port of the adaptation. Disconnect the Venturi nozzle and replace it with the hose. Now switch on the electric vacuum pump and open the ball valve on the top left side of the NTKL adaptation. Does the vacuum display show at least 0.9 bar? Then open the outlet valve at the control unit. The valve on the left must be closed. In order to completely drain the entire cooling system, wait 5 minutes. The needle of the vacuum indicator must now show at least minus 0.9 bar. Close the ball valve on the right side and turn the vacuum pump off. Then take the hose from the adaptation. The gauge drops to 0.0 bar. Check if the cooling system is watertight by watching the display for 30 seconds. Then open the inlet valve on the left side of the control unit. The cooling system is now filled. As soon as no more coolant is filled, open the outlet valve on the right side. Then remove the control unit with all the connections, including the tester cap. Then adjust the coolant level in the expansion reservoir. Once done, screw the cap back on. Now remove the terminals from the power source. The coolant is filled and the system is bled.